It's a beautiful evening here in April in sunny Moston as always. Looking forward to, it's the last game of the season, but it's also going to be a big game.
Last home game of the season. I said in my radio interview, Tim, I've said in your interview with each other that I am desperate for this place to be full on Saturday, 2,500. And like I said to the squad, who dares to dream? You never know, and the hope that kills us, etc. You need absolute miracles going on, but we're going into the penultimate game of the season, knowing that a win, who knows, could take us into the last game of the season. But we're not getting too far ahead of ourselves. For me, it's been really pleasing over the last couple of months to work with this new group. They've given everything to the cause, they've given everything to the shirt, and I think they deserve a packed Broadhurst Park on Saturday. We know they've got a supporters party after the game. We know we've got our season ticket campaign launch, but it would just be great. And on the back of 10 goals in 72 hours over the bank holiday weekend, 2 conceded, I think these lads deserve that. And if you've got nothing to do, or you're interested in seeing what the new crop's like, what your Dante Gabbard's like, your Keane Barus, your Faizu Sangares, Matt Skanes, get yourself down to Broadhurst Park Saturday, because I'm sure it's going to be it's going to be a bumper of a game. And Stafford are going to want to beat us, we're going to want to beat them, and I'm just hoping that everyone can rally on the troops and be our 12th man.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a beautiful day. Big United aren't at home on Saturday, so there's going to be, what a better thing to do on a Saturday at 3 o'clock than come watch a great game of football.
There isn't, and I love the blog last week that somebody came down to do, and he was over the moon with the setup we've got here at FC United. And that's what I said to people, tongue in cheek. Grab your auntie, grab your grandma, grab your next door neighbour, but free. Get anybody that you can down to Broadhurst Park and get them to make a little bit of noise on Saturday, because the more noise we make, before kick-off, during the game and after the game, it gives the lads more of a chance. And you can see that at Ashton Saturday. The fans were amazing. 600 in fine voice, really drove us on. And yeah, everyone likes seeing 5-0 wins or 5-2 wins, whatever it may be. But it's that noise at times when the game's a little bit tense, a little bit nervy, and you just need that roar from the SMRE or the main stand paddock to really lift you. And that's what we're desperate for. So, like I said, get yourselves down here 3 o'clock Saturday afternoon, and hopefully we can put a show on.
Yeah, and the one thing that obviously the scoreline didn't flatter us, did it, on either occasion? No.
And I think some of the football we've played over, that 180 minutes has been scintillating, tantalising, whichever way you want to say. They deserved it. And, if you were here on Saturday against Bamber Bridge, you've seen goal of the season, and I know you don't want the opposition to take the lead, but what a wonderful strike. And you had to be in the stadium to witness that. And then you saw, everything. Mixed penalties scored, the game that went in its balance to 3-2, and then, we ran out eventual winners. That confidence took us into Ashton Monday, and we were amazing. We literally gave them no answers. They had no answers for us. They just didn't know what to do with our pace, with our energy. Donahue, Griff, to our wide men, to our front line, to our back line, to Dan. They had no answer, and I'm hoping that that confidence can take us into. He certainly has into training this week. We're going to train well again tonight, and we're going to turn up here with no pressure. Only the idiot in me would ever dare to dream, but I do dare to dream. Them lot out there, I just want them to play the way they've been playing, and there'll be certainly no pressure from me put on them lads. They've worked it out themselves. They know exactly what miracles we need or what twists and turns we need. For me, it's another game of football, and these lads showing that they're good enough to be here next season, and they're giving a really good fist of it. I challenged them 6-7 games ago, and they've really stepped up, and they're showing what a good side they are.
Yeah, and it's palpable when just being in the sort of in and around the changing rooms, just then the sort of the buzz in between the lads, it's electric.
The camaraderie, it doesn't happen overnight, and there was times that we've looked at this group and it didn't go for them. Places like Atherton, but you can see, they're becoming a really good group of friends as well. And it's hard when you've got to change your squad 2-3 times in a season, but we have a really good environment. Our staff are methodical in what they do. They make people feel at ease and welcome to Broadhurst Park. The players, galvanised by the likes of Charlie Ennis, Potsy, Curtis Jones, Doddy, make people feel welcome. Yes, there's high standards. Yes, we'll challenge them to do that, but also to create that atmosphere and that environment that's professional, but also friendly. And that's what we do. And that, again, the skills from the management team, the senior players to make the young lads fit in is quite unique. So, no, listen, delighted. We've got Malcolm's on Saturday as well, haven't we, before the game. There's loads of things to get yourself down here for, but I'll know as soon as I come out at 3 o'clock, and I'll look at the SMRE, I'll look at the paddock, I'll look at the stand behind me and maybe opposite me, and I'll know how many's come through the gate on Saturday. You can just feel it, and you know, it's a plea. It's a major plea to get hold of anybody Saturday and get them down. And I'm not trying to give anyone false hope. Who knows if we'll win the game? You just don't know. But in the last game of the season, after what this squad's been through this season, I think they really deserve a send-off. And some of these lads, or a lot of these lads, you know, you'll get a chance to see them again next season. But I think they'll put a lot of smiles on people's faces, and what a way it would be to sign it off with a win against a good Stafford side in front of a really big bumper crowd.
Yeah, so obviously we've got the end of season fans party, which is free. That's in the the main function room after the game. We've also got the new home shirt, which if you want to come down and have a quick look at that and get a sneak peek in the shop. We've got the shop sale on as well. Plus season tickets on sale. There's a hot load going on.
It's the first time I've seen the new home kit, and wow, it's nice. You know, credit to everybody that's had a say in the design. It really is nice, and just sat up there in the club shop is worth a visit to Broadhurst Park alone. You know, coupled with the pre-match music, seeing your mates, having a pint, 3 o'clock, the noise that we can put on, early bird, you know, the season ticket sales that you just talked about, everything, and trust me, you know, I go back to it when I say this. How lonely was it in COVID times when we didn't have football? And we've got one last chance at football at Broadhurst Park until a long summer, until we're back here playing a competitive game in the league. I know we've got a friendly game, so get yourself down to that football ground, which is Broadhurst Park, and we'll see you all Saturday. And my promise, and the players' promise, and the staff's promise is that we'll be doing everything we can to win the game and sending you away happy, having a drink with the supporters after the game in the supporters party, and who knows, you know, maybe going into the Gainsborough game with the season very much still alive. We don't know, and that's out of our control. All we can do, Tim, is do our best, and that's certainly what these lads will do.
Yeah, and for anybody who's watching this, basically come down and do your best on the terraces. It really helps.
That's all we need. We just need that noise. And like I said, you know, the lads can't do any more than what they've done over the last few weeks. You know, can we give it one last push? Yeah, of course we can. But we can't control our destiny because other teams playing around us, and you know that's always in the gods. You know, all we can do is play for the badge, play for the shirt, play for our fans, play in this magnificent stadium on the pitch, which has been unbelievable all season. You know, credit to the ground staff, and you know, I'll do my own thank yous Saturday, Tim. But there's lots of thank yous to go out to everybody, including yourself, who's interviewed me all season. You know, Paul Hurst is on the programme, but everybody for me deserves a massive congratulations part of the bat, because match days and the things that go on behind the scenes don't just happen. You know, don't just happen, and wouldn't happen without, you know, an unbelievable support that we've got at the football club. So, yeah, let's see what happens Saturday, Tim. Let's go into it, all guns blazing. Let's pick up from where we left off at Ashton, and hopefully we can get the 3 points.
So, Dan, a century of games. How quickly has that gone?
And I just said to you then, it feels like only yesterday I was in here starting off. Yeah, very quick.
Yeah, and it's 3 seasons as well.
Yeah, obviously don't forget the COVID season where we had obviously the FA Cup run, not many league games, but we had the FA Cup run. So yeah, it has gone very quick.
Yeah, I mean, it almost seems like yesterday I was stood here and met you for the first time, basically just doing warm-ups in pre-season. And yeah, I can't believe how quickly it's gone. Any particular highlights?
As I mentioned, I think the FA Cup run, obviously first season, very good. I think it would have been better if we had fans. Obviously, that was a bit of a down on the occasion, but obviously, yeah, still a great occasion. Other than that, I'd probably just say a few of the last-minute winners we scored. Obviously, guys, a few weeks ago, we've had a few guys in the FA Cup before. So yeah, a few of them are very good.
Yeah, and personal highlights in terms of basically sort of like performances.
I don't know. I like to think I'm quite consistent rather than just sort of one standout really. So, but yeah, the team ones are more enjoyable really, I'd say.
Yeah. And I mean, the thing is, that's like consistency is pretty much your middle aim, isn't it?
Yeah. That's what. Hopefully you agree, and I think I've done quite well. But yeah, hopefully more to come.
Save you pulled out against Bamber Bridge, where you tipped it over bow, and that was travelling at some speed.
Yeah. I was more one for cameras, that quite a comfortable one. But yeah, obviously like the last few games, very very good, like 10 goals. So yeah, hopefully we can carry that into the end of the season.
You're too modest, to be fair, because it looked like it was absolutely flying at you.
No, it wasn't a good one.
All right, okay, well, yeah. So I was right saying that the other guy did the better save, the sub goalie.
Yeah, their sub goalie. Yeah, I'd say he's man of the match out of all the goalies there.
Yeah. So looking forward to the game on Saturday.
Yeah, another big one. Still got a chance to play off, so we're not going to stop until obviously the end of the games for games. So hopefully results will go for us and we can maybe sneak in.
Yeah, and obviously you know Cam Belford. He was a goal here before. Is the goalkeepers union a thing?
I've not really met Cam. I obviously know he was here. Played against him quite a few times. And always say like well played and stuff like that. But yeah, I heard he's done well. He's doing well at Stafford. So yeah, it'd be good to see him on Saturday.
Right, okay, well, it's a marvellous achievement. You know, basically 100 appearances for any club. So congratulations.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
And see you Saturday.
See you later.
When SCH go out to play, it's 3 o'clock on Saturday. We don't work for Sky Sports anymore.